The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/Wrecking and Racing, and Twitter at Wrecking and Racing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season. And I have something a little bit different for you today because the Monster Cup Series is off this weekend. And the fact that Brandon and I were scouring the internet looking for the Lowe's Roval and we couldn't find it, I cracked down and made the track that you see here from scratch. I learned Sandbox a few weeks ago and fought very hard, used Google imagery as best I could, and created the Charlotte ROVAL track that you see here. This is the track that Brandon and I are going to be on whenever the Charlotte ROVAL weekend comes around. And right now you're thinking, well, where can I get this track? Well, not anywhere just yet. Brandon and I are the only one with copies of this track, and certainly I would be up for releasing it to the public once we are done racing. And as I said, I'm not an experienced track builder. This is the first track I've ever built, and I think we've done okay. Of course, there's tire barriers right there instead of a runoff area that you might see in the bus stop, say, at Watkins Glen. As far as the front stretch is concerned, they don't restart on the banked portion. They restart here in the kink, and that's a limit to the game engine, I believe. But let's take a lap around the Charlotte ROVAL and see what we can do here. Obviously, the first turn is pretty treacherous. William Byron ate that tire barrier up there. Power down into this left-hander here, 7 degrees of banking, not too awful shabby. Into a double right-hander right here that you have to set yourself up well for. A really slow corner right here, but absolutely necessary to get the power down. Running next to the back straightaway. During the race, you can actually see the cars up on the banking if you have a lead or so far behind. Into this double right-hander here, and then this left-hander sets you up for getting back onto the racing surface, Charlotte Motor Speedway proper, up onto the 21 degrees of banking, and pretty much hammer down fourth gear here. This is a custom setup that I, worked pretty hard at getting right. And here's the bus stop here. Now, I think in real life it's much more straight, but you can still carry a lot of speed through that bus stop and back up onto the banking, in which we come around to the final kink, leading back to the start-finish line. I kept the new parts of the track under dark asphalt and the old Lowe's Motor Speedway with the regular asphalt to sort of give the track a feel that this is the new section. Now, of course, it's not 100% accurate. I never claim to say that this is the best that a person could possibly do to make the Lowe's Roval, but as far as I'm concerned, it's raceable, it's fun. You can see myself and Brandon right here having a good run of it, and I think it should promote some good racing, but we will see Roval weekend in October exactly what kind of race we can get out of it. But that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you will tune in Roval weekend. It will be released the Thursday before the Roval event, And as I said, it should be pretty good fun. And if you would like to host this track on your website after the fact, feel free to reach out to me. Take care.